Good morning, class. Today we start with class 8 history chapter 7 civilizing the native, educating the nation, and this is our second lecture and our first topic is grave errors. Grave errors of the age. So let's say from the early 19th century, many British officials began to criticize the Orientalist vision of learning. They said that knowledge of the East was full of errors and unscientific thought. Eastern literature was non-serious and light-hearted, so they argued that it was wrong on the part of the British to spread so much effort in encouraging the study of Arabic and Sanskrit language and literature. So basically, the new people or the new scientists thought that Eastern education was full of mistakes and errors and unscientific thoughts. So basically, James Mill was one of those who attacked the Orientalists. The British effort he declared should not be teach what the native wanted or what they respected in order to please them and win a place in their heart. The aim of education sought to be teach what was useful and practical, so Indians should be made familiar with the scientific and technical advances that the West had made, rather than with the poetry and scared literature of the Orient. So basically, James Mill thought that James Mill was one of the opposers of the Orientalist vision. So he attacked the Orientalists and he said that the aim of education should be to teach the useful and practical things. So by the 1830s, the attack on the Orientalists became sharper. One of the most outspoken and influential of such critics of the time was Thomas Babington Macaulay. He saw India as an uncivilized country that need to be civilized. No branch of Western knowledge, according to him, could be compared to what England had produced. What could declared Macaulay, that a single shelf of a good European library was worth of whole native literature of India and Arabia. He argued that the British government in India stopped wasting public money in promoting Oriental learning, for it was no practical use. So, with the great energy and passion, Macaulay emphasized the need to teach the English language. He felt that the knowledge of English would allow Indians to read some of the finest literature the world had produced. So it would make them aware of the development in Western science and philosophy. Teaching of English would thus be a way of civilizing people, changing their taste, values and culture. So basically, Macaulay introduced new education policy in India, and he have given a statement that English education is no use for the Indians because Indian literature and art is the most important to learn about the past glories of the India. So, following Macaulay minute, the English Education Act of 1835 was introduced. The decision was to make English the medium of instruction for the higher education and to stop the promotion of Oriental institutions like the Calcutta Madrasa and Banaras Sanskrit College. These institutions were seen as a temple of darkness that were falling of themselves into decay. English textbooks now began to be produced for schools. So basically, Macaulay introduced English language in India, and he wanted that all the regional languages which are studied in different parts of India should be stopped, and English education should be implemented into them. So he started so many changes regarding education. So let's see what are the major changes introduced by this leader. So In early 19th century, many British officials began to criticize vision of learning. Second point comes is James Mill. James Mill was one of those who attacked the Orientalist means aim of education ought to be to teach what was useful and practical. So Indians should make familiar with the scientific and technical advances. Fourth point is Macaulay critiques so India as an uncivilized country that needed to be civilized. He urged that the British government in India stop wasting public money in promoting Oriental learning for it was of no practical use. So basically there are some other points regarding this topic. So let's see some other topics. Point 6. Macaulay emphasized the need to teach the English languages. He felt that knowledge of English would allow Indians to reach some finest literature of the world. Macaulay made the English education Act of 1835 was introduced. So basically, the decision was to make English the medium of instruction of the higher education and to stop the promotion of the Oriental institutions like the Calcutta Madrasa and Banaras Sanskrit College. So basically, Macaulay invented an English Education Act in 1835 to do the implement English education in all the colleges and universities or the private sectors which are introduced or implemented and that in that particular year. So class, our next topic is education for commerce.